Shane Steichen quite a bit happier day 3. Day 3 of camp, they cleaned some stuff up. Day 2, they got a little bit sloppy. There were some pre-snap things that went awry. Steichen enjoyed this day a hell of a lot more than he did the previous 2 days, and we got a chance to talk to him about it.
Again, practice today was pretty good. There were some plays made on both sides of the ball, which is good to see, but it'll be exciting come Tuesday when we get the pads on.
What? Everything good with Pitt?
Yeah, Pitt. That's training camp, right? You know, they have scuffles out there, and they'll put it to bed, though. Yeah.
One of the guys out there making a lot of plays is Josh Downs. Just what do you see from him year 1 to year 2, just the readiness he has to handle this right now?
Yeah, he was explosive year 1, but you can see, he's taking it to another level in the offseason, and obviously he's starting into training camp. He's making a ton of plays right now, which is good for us, so we got to continue that for sure.
What's Julian Blackmon in the secondary, and obviously him making plays, being that veteran?
Yeah, I think he's going to have a huge year for us. Just the way his mindset, the way he sees the game. When you talk football to him, he's like talking to another coach, and he made a ton of plays today. He made some big-time plays. The one interception he had, I threw it right there too, and when he made the play, I ran over to him and dapped him up because it was an incredible play. So
yeah, was he coming off of something else to get there? Because it felt like he kind of
he was down in the box and then he kind of wheeled back and went got it. Yeah, it was a hell of a play.
When you say you threw it there, like your eyes went there?
Oh, my eyes went there too. That ball when Anthony threw it there, I was like, oh heck yeah, we got one. Holy crap, that was a hell of a play.
Shane, yesterday you guys had the pre-snap stuff, some penalties yesterday. What do you think of how the offense bounced back today?
It was good, to bounce back. Pre-snap penalties, we talk about it all the time. Pre-snap penalties, turnovers will get you beat, and those are the things we got to clean up. And I know it's early in camp, but we got to clean those things up. And I thought our guys, offensively, challenged it, like, hey, we can't have this, going forward. And we cleaned it up today pretty good.
Just from the perspective of the head coach, I know you coach offense, but the kind of competitiveness you're seeing in the passing game on the back end, I guess, the receivers and DBs.
Yeah.
How do you square that? What do you make of that?
It's great. It's some good back and forth. You know what I mean? There's some good talent on both sides of the football, especially obviously today was the first day we did one-on-ones. We'll continue to do that throughout camp, but to see that one-on-one back and forth with the wideouts and DBs is really good.
Do you have anything on Dio and Sampson?
They're both dealing with calves. Yeah.
What are you looking for the most when you put the pads on Tuesday?
You know what? It's the first time we put on pads since the end of the year. So just, guys, here comes, toughness, really. You know what I mean? Pads are going to come on. It's going to be more physical, obviously, out there, and looking forward to that.
No, full pads are different. It seems like Latu is just there a lot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it's fun to watch. He's explosive. Like we said when we drafted him, he's got an arsenal of pass rush moves, and you can see him and how explosive he is coming off the edge. So it'll be fun to watch this year.
Chris is talking about Blake Freeland having a pretty decent offseason. What have you seen from him just getting out there with the first team O-line for a little bit?
He's doing a great job. Obviously, the communication piece is huge. That's one of our goals for training camp. Make sure our communication, we're on that part of it. And the communication part's been great with him and the rest of the guys, but he's being really firm in there, creating a nice pocket on the edge for the quarterback.
Can you feel like just the added strength of a full NFL offseason program, the size, all that?
It's a big part of it, you know what I mean? A guy that's, gaining weight, getting stronger and bigger, and getting quicker and faster. You see those guys that come in the league and they develop year after year after year and their bodies change, and I've seen that jump a little bit from him already.
How nice.
Anthony's growth, how much of a role does anticipation throws play, and what have you seen from him?
That's big. We talk about all the time the accelerated vision at the quarterback position, and that's getting the reps over and over again, seeing different coverages, seeing different looks, and getting those concepts, going. So we'll continue to work through that.
Interesting to hear, Shane Steichen is an offensive-minded guy, right? That's his specialty. He was an offensive coordinator. He's been a quarterback's coach, all that stuff. The offense is kind of where he makes his living, right? But it's good to see him, dap up Julian Blackmon for a play he made and really start to feel good about his defense, despite the fact that they're making plays against his offense. I like that. And it is really, really hard not to like Shane Steichen in a whole bunch of different ways as a head coach of the Colts.